Show. I'm Chef Pat Darbone from Lake Charles, Louisiana, and today I'm going to be cooking some good old Louisiana style shrimp and grits. All right, so I got everything already prepared. I got right here, I got about 3 pounds of large shrimp because I'm cooking for about 8 people tonight. So about 3 pounds of large shrimp, and I got 4 ears of fresh corn already peeled and cut off of the cob. And I have about a half a pack of bacon. I don't know, probably about eight strips of bacon right here. I'm gonna be frying a little bit later. And I got 1 whole Vidalia onion, a sweet onion. And I have tomatoes already cut up. I got 1 more to cut up. It's gonna be 3 whole tomatoes. And I got about a cup and a half of cheddar cheese that's gonna go in there. I got some sweet chili sauce, kind of like tiger sauce, you know. And I have a cup of heavy cream. I got 2 cups of grits, and I have some Old Bay seasoning, and I have some blackened seasoning, and a little bit of lemon pepper. And of course, I got my Creole seasoning right here, and some garlic that we're gonna be cooking. And I got a cup of sour cream. No, actually, it's a half a cup of sour cream, I'm sorry. So right now, we're gonna go ahead and season our shrimp. And I'm gonna go ahead and put it on here. We're gonna season the shrimp right quick. Throw that on this platter. Ooh, that's a lot of shrimp. Feeding a lot of people. I forgot to get my little drinky drink, but I'm looking at it right there at the corner of my eyes. I'm about to get to it. Drinky drink. No, I ain't forgot about you. All right. Keep on pulling this shrimp on this platter. All right. Wipe my hands right fast, and I got to get my little drinky drink on real quick, because you know I got to have my drinky drink before I get started. Ooh, I said bomb. Now I'm ready to roll. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take my Cajun seasoning right here, and we're gonna season it real good. The shrimp. You can season to your taste, however you want to season it. Good old Louisiana shrimp and grits. Now, if you ever been to New Orleans, you know all about shrimp and grits, because I don't think there's a restaurant in New Orleans where you can't find shrimp and grits. It's a good old Louisiana tradition. Now, my shrimp and grits, you ain't gonna find it in New Orleans, because I think mine is better. I'm a little bit prejudiced on that. So I like my own shrimp and grits. Okay, so we're gonna take some lemon pepper and sprinkle it all over the grits. Just like that. You wanna give it that little lemon flavor. Did I say grits? I'm sorry. I don't know why I said grits, but I meant my shrimp. I guess I had them grits on my mind that I'm gonna be cooking later. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Lemon pepper on the shrimp. All right, so right here, we have some Old Bay seasoning. And give it that little seafood flavor. Let me swish it around. Mix it, that seasoning all up on that shrimp. Real good, because I'm gonna be putting it in that pot a little bit later. Little bit more Old Bay seasoning. Now I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna hit a little bit of blackening seasoning, just to give it that little blackened flavor in that pot. Go ahead, season it like that. All right, like so. Now I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna get some sea salt. Just sprinkle some sea salt all over that like that. And some black pepper. All right. Like so. Probably about a teaspoon of each. All right, now that we got everything seasoned, the shrimp, I'm gonna move it off to the side, and we're gonna go ahead and get this bacon cut up so we can get it in the pot and get it going. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it in half like that so we can, well, I'm going to cut it in 4 sections, and then once it's good and cooked in the pot, then I'll crumble it up like I need it. So I got the bacon sliced up right here. That's about 8 slices of bacon. I'm going to go ahead and cut my last tomato. So that's going to be 3 whole tomatoes. So let me go ahead and cut that up right quick, and then we can move over to the stove. So I'm going to tell you that shrimp, that's some pretty shrimp. I'm going to tell you, I got that from Mr. Brad Swallow from JT's Seafood on Lake Street. And I tell you what, I get all my seafood from over there. So if you want some good, pretty shrimp, go see Mr. Brad Swallow at JT's Seafood on Lake Street. He's just north of the I-210. So, yeah, Mr. Brad, he donated that shrimp for us, and that was very nice. So I could cook it for the show. So he's got all kinds. He's got some ball crawfish. He's got fish. He's got all kind of seafood. JT Seafood. Go see Mr. Brad Swallow. All right, we almost got this tomato cut up, and then we're about to move on to the stove and start cooking our bacon. All right. All right, now we're going to go ahead and put this bacon in this pot so we can go ahead and start frying it down, and we're going to throw our grits in. The water's nice and boiled. I'm going to go ahead and put 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter in my grits. And then we can go ahead and add 2 cups of grits right now, and that's 8 cups of water. So I'm going to go ahead and start giving that a swirl, like so. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and start throwing my bacon in here to fry. There we go. That's about 8 strips of bacon that we're going to fry down. So now, while we got everything cooking, we're going to go ahead and take a little break, and we'll be right back.
Daniel, you ready to go camping?
Well, yeah, Gavin, let's go through the checklist.
Let's check the water lines and fixtures for leaks.
Southern stocks all the plumbing fittings you need to get going.
Is the AC and refrigerator working?
I sure hope so. I hate to be hot or have hot drinks.
Southern stocks several models of ACs and refrigerators.
Don't forget to check the lights.
How many bulbs you think we need? You know they burn out fast.
Southern stocks 12-volt LED bulbs that last up to 50,000 hours.
Let's make our first stop.
Southern Mobile Home and RV Supply.
Since 1991, Dr. Robert Arango has provided the best foot and ankle care for his patients in Southwest Louisiana. Lake Area Foot Care Center is dedicated to your comfort and prompt attention. Many minor foot and ankle procedures can be successfully treated in office, such as ingrown toenails, skin biopsies, hammer toes, bone spurs, and wart removal. At Lake Area Foot Care Center, Dr. Arango's goal is to help you maintain healthy feet and ankles.
It's that time of year for fun at New Look Furniture's February Festival of Savings. Recliners $197, 5-piece Tuscan dinette $297, stain-proof Novella sofa by Ashley $397. New Look Furniture section was $597. Dual reclining sofa or console love seat, your choice $697. Complete slate bedroom $777. Artwork, lamps, rugs, and accessories 30% off. Special financing and same-day delivery available. New Look Furniture, we save you money!
All right, while we were away, I was getting my little drinky drink on, so let me go ahead and get one more drink. Ooh, all right, set it right here by my sweet mama. All right, so I already got all the bacon cooked and chopped up while we was on break. I got my grits already cooked, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw in a little bit, about a handful of cheddar cheese. Give that a little swirl. There we go, like so. And while that's melting down into the grits, I'm gonna go ahead and add my tomatoes. Woo, listen to that. That's what you call Louisiana style sound. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and add our garlic. I got 8 cloves of garlic going in there right now. Yes. Now you don't want to cook it too long because you don't want your garlic to burn. So while you're sauteing it, you just want to saute it until it starts releasing its juices. And let that, once you start smelling that fragrance from that garlic, then we'll go ahead and take it out that pot. So let me check on, while this is simmering, let me check on these grits. So right now, while the grits is almost done, I'm gonna throw a couple of handfuls of cheese. That's shredded cheddar cheese. Let it melt up in there, and pooh, yeah, that's gonna be good. Look how pretty it's making it already. Go ahead and throw in another handful. You can never have too much cheese. All right. Got it right where I want it. Bam, 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 bam. That's how we do it in Louisiana. We bang on our pots. I'm gonna go ahead and let me cover it right quick. All right, so while let me lower this a little, a tad. And while we're sauteing the tomatoes and garlic. All right, now while this is simmering, I'm gonna go ahead and, I use 3 tablespoons of bacon oil. Go ahead and put that in there so I can start sauteing my onions. Right fast. Give me a spoon. Crank up my fire right fast so we can start sauteing these onions so we can get this corn in there for these good old Louisiana style shrimp and grits. Crank it. There we go. I need this to start stirring. Start sauteing, okay? Let me get back to my tomatoes and garlic. It's almost where I want it to be. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and give these onions a couple of dashes of Creole seasoning, like so. All right, it's starting to sizzle a little bit. There we go. All right, so while this is simmering, I'm gonna tell y'all a little joke about my good old buddies, Boudreaux and Thibodeau. So, Boudreaux and Thibodeau, you know, they decide they're gonna go to the casino and try to win them some money. Okay, as soon as they walk in the door, they go their separate ways. About an hour later, they meet up. Boudreaux's carrying a big old sack of money. Thibodeau says, Boudreaux, where'd you get all that money? Boudreaux says, man, I won that. Thibodeau says, well, where'd you win that? He says, you see that machine over there by that door? Shh, don't tell nobody. But every time you put $1 in there, it gives you 4 quarters. All right, so we got my onion sauteing. Y'all get it? Y'all get what Boudreaux said? 4 quarters. So every time you put $1 in there, it gives you 4 quarters. So actually, he wasn't winning no money. All right, so while this is sauteing, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break and we'll be right back.
It's that time of year for fun at New Look Furniture's February Festival of Savings. Recliners $197, 5-piece Tuscan dinette $297, stain-proof Novella sofa by Ashley $397, New Look Furniture sectionals $597, dual reclining sofa or console love seat, your choice $697, complete slate bedroom $777, artwork lamps, rugs and accessories 30% off, special financing and same-day delivery available. New Look Furniture, we save you money!
Daniel, you ready to go camping?
Well, yeah, Gavin, let's go through the checklist.
Let's check the water lines and fixtures for leaks.
Southern stocks all the plumbing fittings you need to get going.
Is the AC and refrigerator working?
I sure hope so. I hate to be hot or have hot drinks.
Southern stocks several models of ACs and refrigerators.
Don't forget to check the lights.
How many bulbs you think we'll need? You know they burn out fast.
Southern stocks 12-volt LED bulbs that last up to 50,000 hours.
Let's make our first stop.
Southern Mobile Home and RV Supply.
Since 1991, Dr. Robert Arango has provided the best foot and ankle care for his patients in Southwest Louisiana. Lake Area Foot Care Center is dedicated to your comfort and prompt attention. Many minor foot and ankle procedures can be successfully treated in office, such as ingrown toenails, skin biopsies, hammer toes, bone spurs, and wart removal. At Lake Area Foot Care Center, Dr. Arango's goal is to help you maintain healthy feet and ankles.
All right, while we was away, I got everything cooked up. I got my onions already sauteed. Now I got to put the 4 ears of corn in there. So we're going to go ahead and throw that in there like so. That's 4 ears of corn. Now remember, I'm feeding about 8 people tonight. All right, we're going to go ahead and fry that corn down. Mix that all up in there with this good old sauteed onion. While that's frying down, I got my all heated up, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw my shrimp in there right quick. We got about 3, it looks like 4 pounds of shrimp, but I think it's 3 going in there. I like to leave my tails on, because I want y'all to use y'all hands, Louisiana style, when you pick up them shrimp to eat it. All you gotta do is just pull that tail off. I'll make you a little work for that little shrimp. All right. Got that in there like so. Wipe my little hands right quick. Stir that shrimp up. All right, now while that's sauteing, let me go ahead and stir this corn up right quick. All right, so while that corn is cooking down, I'm going to tell y'all about my friend Candace Alexander. She owns Alexander Art Studio downtown Lake Charles, 900 Rhine Street, right in the heart of good old Lake Charles, downtown. So Candace, she donated this painting for me right here. And it's good old Louisiana style, what we always cook all year long. It's got an oyster on there, good old crab, blue crab, big old alligator, nice sized shrimp, crawfish. So Candace, she's a well-known artist in Lake Charles. And I tell you what, she does beautiful work. If you ever go to her gallery, I tell you, you got to walk out with something, because she is a magnificent artist. So it goes well with what I'm cooking today, the shrimp. So I just wanted to let y'all know, go see Candace at her shop on 900 Rhine Street. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and add the tomatoes right now to my corn. My corn been frying down, I guess now about 10 minutes. Go ahead and mix that tomatoes in there, tomatoes and garlic. Now I'm going to go ahead and add my 1 cup of sour cream in there. Add 1 tablespoon of sweet chili sauce. And 1 cup of heavy cream. And we're going to let that cook for about 10 minutes. Let me check on this shrimp right quick. Might have to boost up the fire on this one, because I got so much shrimp in there. All right, so let's check on this corn. Look at it. Let me lower this fire right here, because I don't want it to burn on me. Look how pretty that is. That's going to go over the grits. That's why you call it shrimp and grits. Now, my little nephew, Caden, he was at my house last weekend, and I told him I was going to cook some shrimp and grits. And, you know, he didn't even tell me that he don't like grits. So once it was cooking, I fixed his plate, I served it. He still didn't have the heart to tell me that he didn't eat grits. So he sat down and he says, Nanny, I got to tell you something. He says, I don't like grits, I never did like grits, but you changed my whole perspective on grits. He said, once I started eating that, he said, oh my God, it's amazing. He says, now I love grits. He said, that was so good, Nanny. So if you don't like grits, you might want to try it with some shrimp on there. All right. So we're going to go ahead and take a little break, and when we come back, we're going to have the finishing results of all this good old Louisiana-style shrimp and grits.
Cambrai Memorial Park is a locally owned and operated cemetery that has been operating since 1952. We are located at 2701 Opelousas Street in Lake Charles, Louisiana. You can save your family the burden of making decisions alone and confused. And most of all, avoid price inflation. Please give one of our friendly service counselors a call at 337-436-0514 to assist you and your family with your final wishes.
It's that time of year for fun at New Look Furniture's February Festival of Savings. Recliners $197, 5-piece Tuscan dinette $297, stain-proof Novella sofa by Ashley $397. New Look Furniture sectionals $597. Dual reclining sofa or console love seat, your choice $697. Complete slate bedroom $777. Artwork, lamps, rugs, and accessories 30% off. Special financing and same-day delivery available. New Look Furniture, we save you money!
Since 1991, Dr. Robert Arango has provided the best foot and ankle care for his patients in Southwest Louisiana. Lake Area Foot Care Center is dedicated to your comfort and prompt attention. Many minor foot and ankle procedures can be successfully treated in office, such as ingrown toenails, skin biopsies, hammer toes, bone spurs, and wart removal. At Lake Area Foot Care Center, Dr. Arango's goal is to help you maintain healthy feet and ankles.
All right, while we was away, you know, I've been getting my little drinky drink on. All right. All right, so now I got my corn almost where I want it. Got my shrimp, good old shrimp from JT Seafood, almost done. Oh, it's popping. I think I'm gonna go ahead and lower it because I think it's just about done. All right. Look at that pretty corn. So I got some sauteed 3 whole tomatoes, 8 cloves of garlic, sauteed down in this corn. First I sauteed my tomatoes and my garlic, and then I added it to my corn. Got my shrimp already almost done. All right. Got my grits already done, and we're just about ready to get everything on the plate. So here we go. I go ahead and I can turn my shrimp off. I'm gonna go ahead and give me a little swig. One more swig of this drinky drink. Here we go. Woo, but before we do that, I'm gonna add a couple of little dashes of that Louisiana hot sauce. Let me shake it up. All right. Couple little dashes of Louisiana hot sauce going in there. I'm gonna add a couple of more dashes of sea salt. Woo! There we go. Whoa, knock it over. And a couple of little dashes of fresh black pepper. There we go. Oh, man, no. What's the matter? Oh, well, never mind. I can't get it. Knocking things over. I think I had too much drinky drink. All right, so we're going to go ahead, turn the corn off. We're going to go ahead and get everything on the plate. Let me add a couple more little dashes of Creole seasoning. There we go. Got to get that good old Louisiana style flavor in there. All right, we got that going. Let me get my plate. We're gonna go ahead and start putting it on so we can eat. Go ahead and grab a scoop of those grits. Ooh, look at that. Pretty. Scoop on those grits on that plate like that. All right, we're gonna take some corn and we're gonna top it with, hold on, yeah, okay, that's right. Top it with some corn, like so. Made a mess right here. All right, then we're gonna take some shrimp. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and do it like this. Put it all around the plate, like so. Pretty, make it nice and pretty. There you go. All right, so now for the finishing results, we're gonna go ahead and add about a tablespoon of that good old cheddar cheese. Top it with some bacon. And then we're gonna top it with some good old green onions. There we go. Oh, all right. I need to get me a fork and we'll be ready to go. All right, so Louisiana style shrimp and grits cooked by Pat in the Pot. So here we go. We're gonna give it a little sample. Ooh. Mmm. Ça c'est bon. I tell you what, you can look high and low in New Orleans, but you won't find no shrimp and grits better than Pat in the Pot. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, let me go ahead and sample this shrimp right fast. Mmm. Finger licking good. That's what you call Louisiana style Creole shrimp and grits. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for this week of Pat in the Pot. Make sure you tune in next week for more Pat in the Pot. Take my hat off to y'all.